Bitcoin hit $40,000 today. People got over 40K. This is episode 75 of Briar's Bits, presented to you by Briar.io. Unbelievable what we're witnessing right now in the cryptocurrency space. I think we all thought this was a bit, well, not all of us, it's hyperbolic, but a lot of us thought this was coming. And now we're witnessing history before us as the dollar basically is collapsing against Bitcoin as we speak, I think you could say. Currently, Bitcoin $39,584, up 6.35%. Ethereum $1,232, 1.42% in the green. And Link down 6.52%, $15.98. The market pulled back a little bit today after Bitcoin breached $40,000. Bitcoin pulled all the way back to like 37.5, or I think maybe even a little bit lower than that. And since then, the majority of Bitcoin, the big movers, have rebounded, other than Link, which just needed to cool off after being up. What was Link up in the last couple of days? It's been up quite a bit, 41% the last 7 days, and so it was up around 50% here the last couple of days. So definitely, or last week. So it needed to cool off maybe just a little bit before recharging and heading higher, I'm anticipating, but not financial advice. That's what I think is coming. I think Link is getting in the last days of this little bit of consolidation before maybe breaking towards a new all-time high. It'll be interesting to see whether Link or Ethereum break the all-time high first. The all-time high on Ethereum is 1448, Link 1983. So that's going to be a close race, I think, here as we're getting closer to the end. It's pretty interesting to look and see where we are in the scheme of things compared to last year at this time. We're at $39,000 right now, and this time last year we were at $8K. So yeah, right around $8,000. So we're only up $31,000 the last 12 months. Incredible run. Bitcoin is the world's greatest store of value right now. I think it can be argued, and people are going to either have to get on board with that or probably be left behind with depreciating paper currency, or there are going to be people that hold stable coins and different stuff. But it's interesting. So let's get into the news here. A couple stories, one from CoinDesk, one from the Cryptonomist. And I want to talk about a couple things in DeFi on the Patreon. Make sure you get in there. Full videos in the Patreon, patreon.com/RL Briar. Market cap over $1 trillion, $1,071,675,406,590, up 6% today. Let's get into the news. Guys, what is happening? Bitcoin broke $40,000 today. Are you kidding me? 40K? Wow. Unbelievable. Finally made it. Double the all-time high that we took out, a month ago? Not even, I don't know. Things are happening quickly. I don't know how long we can keep up this parabolic move. A lot of people seem to think this is the new paradigm or whatever, but this is incredible. I mean, daily close was right below 39,500 or what was, I don't even remember, but $39,000. Are you serious? It's been painting new daily highs every day. Awesome price action. It's funny, people have come in recently, speculating. They can't believe what they're witnessing. People that have been here all along. We've been anticipating this for a long time, but it's almost like it's not real. These kind of prices. I remember when it was under $1, and now we're above $40,000. So kind of hard to sometimes, even put this into perspective where we are in this whole thing. But yeah, amazing times ahead. And here's some projects I'm keeping an eye on closely: DOS, RSR, and ALBT, ZIL, Chainlink, obviously, some of the big ones. But got my eye on those, making some coffee, about to record these news stories for you guys.
So here we
Let's
go into
look
the
at
news.
a couple stories here. Get into the news. Obviously, Bitcoin related right now. Market wrap Bitcoin reaches 40.3K while DeFi value locked inflates to over $22 billion. Unbelievable. From Daniel Carroy of the CoinDesk. Large trading volumes in the Bitcoin spot market are helping push prices upward to a fresh record high. Ethereum-based DeFi value locked is also setting records with rising crypto values playing a part. Bitcoin up 5.95%, trading around 39,143 at the time of writing this, gaining 8.43% over the previous 24 hours. It gets into the stats that we just covered and whatnot. The price of Bitcoin continues to make incredible gains Thursday, an upward trajectory that helped the world's oldest cryptocurrency hit a record $40,324. Prices north of the new big figure were short-lived, however. A sell-off quickly saw the $3,000 shaved off of the price that I talked about a few minutes ago. Bitcoin's upward moves are fueled by institutions and institutional analysts or analysis pointing to price targets called for by firms, including $146,000 by J.P. Morgan, which a lot of people are talking about, and $400,000 by Guggenheim, said Guy Hirsch, managing director for U.S. at multi-asset brokerage eToro. So that's a mouthful there. So more and more people getting on board with this institutional money narrative, which has been the narrative in prior cycles, but nothing compared to what we're seeing now. You know, it was millions of dollars back then. I mean, Tim Draper really set the precedent. It was the precedent setter, or whatever you want to call it. The first one to get in here and say, you know what, I'm a billionaire. I'm laying some foundation here with this Bitcoin thing, and picked up Ross Ulbricht's coins from the Silk Road when the government seized those and picked those up pretty cheap looking back now. I want to talk about time preference. Tim Draper, what a mastermind he is. Anyways, yeah, so holding Bitcoin over time is proving to be still, it's nothing can compete with it right now. It's not even close. Bitcoin new records for price and market capitalization. Federico Easy of the Cryptonomist. We're starting to run out of words. This is what I tweeted out last night. It's like indescribable to just where we are right now in this cycle of adoption and just becoming mainstream. It's just like hard to believe it's actually happening after 12 years. Starting to run out of words or to comment and describe the trend of Bitcoin, which since mid-December has started a race that seems to know no more stops, and that marks no new records for price and market capitalization. 22 days have passed since December 16th when the price of Bitcoin broke the wall of $20,000, disintegrating the previous price or previous historical record. In this period, as many as 14 days, for example, more than half have recorded new absolute records by scoring an increase from 18,000 to over 37,000, doubling the price of Bitcoin in less than a calendar month. A trend greater than the previous dazzling rally between November and December 2017. A parallelism that day after day exalted the current rise, relegating to memories what happened exactly 3 years ago. The drop at the beginning of the week, January 4, which saw the price of Bitcoin lose just under 20% in less than 24 hours, causing a loss of over 63,000 USD. The worst daily descent in history did not frighten investors who went back to buying again and causing the price to rise. So basically what this article is stating is that people believe in the long game of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. People really are starting to believe in the long game narrative that this is going to be that this is or will be eventually appreciated and realized by all as the world's reserve currency. To me, it already is. So it's an amazing time we're living through. $200 billion in daily volume. Bitcoin dominance at 68.7%. ETH dominance 13.1%. And just to touch on what's going on, as I promised here in DeFi real quick. DeFi, obviously, as I noted, really exploding. There's some pretty good projects here on the move for the last 7 days. Chainlink I don't include wrap Bitcoin there. SNX Synthetics up 58.9%. Really, a lot of people like Synthetics Network. Aave up 30.2%. Uniswap really having a nice bounce here, up $6 up to $6.21. Excuse me, the throat's a little. I think I'm fighting off maybe the third attempt for to get me again, but I think I'm fighting it off. Up 88% the last 30 days, all-time high, $8.40. So Uniswap possibly creeping up on price discovery too. Not something I'm super interested in or in right now personally. Ren hit 44 cents last night. I picked up some Ren at 32 cents and 34 cents, up 15.2%. Picked Ren up a couple times, like I said, in the last week now, probably here. And I think Ren's starting to turn the corner, up 15.3% the last 7 days, 36.3% the last 14, 24.6 the last 30, and 857% for the year. Ren's been kind of quiet, down. All-time high was 59 cents. It's down 37 cents. I think Ren might turn the corner here soon. This isn't financial advice. I'm just letting you guys into my world a little bit here. Everyone have a good Thursday evening. I'm personally trying to seize this moment, enjoy it as much as possible. Get, in the Telegram if you're out there and you're watching this not on Patreon. Try to put this stuff at the end for the patrons only, but make sure you're in the Telegram group. If you're on the Patreon, make sure you're in there chatting it up with us, because there's a lot of good dialogue going on. People talking about opportunities that they see and what they're getting into, and not financial advice, but just what people are looking at. So everyone have a good night. Patreon.com/RBreyer, Breyer.io/books. Check out my books. Breyer.io/podcast. Listen to the podcast. It's free. Everyone have a good night.